Hello, everybody. It's Mirialda here once again, and welcome back to episode number 69, Giggity Giggity, of Let's Browse. Woohoo! Yes! Giggity. So I was hinting last time that this would be a full NSFW stream. Not safe for work, not safe for YouTube, but, well, there are a couple YouTube worthy ones, so yay. But for all of you, all five of you, or five or six or whatever, that actually download the full version off the Discord, yeah, there's going to be a little bit there for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with lovely Tamamo. Gotta have the lovely Tamamo with the wardrobe malfunction. So open up the browser, maximize it, full screen it, and our first suggester is Gordon Werner. I was surprised Gordon didn't have any NSFY video or suggestions. But his first suggestion is Kana Kamui from Kobayashi-san Chi no Maiddragon. Yes, it's little Kana. But maybe not quite so little because this is a 1-1 scale by Figure X. She is supposed to come out in January of 2019 and is priced at 1,500,000 yen, which if we convert to USD is over 13 point over $13,000, almost over halfway to 14,000. So yeah, she is quite expensive. There is a 1/6 scale by Pulcra, which this is pretty much the exact replica of, so that's a little bit more affordable. But yes, this one is by Figure X, if I didn't say that already. Limited to 10 pieces, so there will only be 10 of the 1/1 size kanas. And she's actually pretty tall for a little short girl. She is 4 feet tall. Ooh. So yeah, we click on her and we look and we see, yes, it is Kana. She has her horns. She has her little skull backpack. She has her little beads in her twin tails. She has her ruffly shirt and her thick thighs and her little shoes and her tail with the little bumble ball at the end. So she's got her lazy expression on her face. She's got a little O mouth. She's got a nose. Face is a little shiny-ish, but it is what it is. There's the little like spiral type decals on her shirt, and the little fluff around her collar looks like little balls of plastic. Her hair does have some shading, so it goes from a very light pink at the top to a purplish at the color at the bottom. And yeah, it's Kana. And Kana is a good character. She is fun. They need to make a 1/1 scale Toru as well. That would be awesome. So yeah, she's got fingers. Fingers are all sculpted, it looks like. And surprisingly, the base is a reasonable size. Of course, it is going to be a 1/1 scale base, so it's going to be large, but it could be worse. So there she is from the side. We see her ear, and we see that she is kind of leaning forward a little bit. You know, she's got to counterbalance the weight of the backpack. Wonder if there's actually anything inside of there. Obviously not for the figure, but maybe in the world that she comes from. She's got the ruffly dress, got some shading in her stockings, and from the back, you would think that they would put more detail in the hair in a 1/1 scale figure, but it is pretty much a smooth blob at the top. You've got the part line, you've got a couple little sculpting details around the little bunched up parts. And the backpack looks kind of realistic. You got the little metal base plate and everything. And it's nice shiny red. So it looks kind of like a real backpack. And it does not appear that she has teeth. She does have some fluffy eyebrows or eyelashes. Yeah, those would be the eyelashes. The eyebrows are all the way up here. And like I said, the little fluff around her neck just looks like little balls of plastic got glued to a little collar. Zoomed in, paint could maybe be a little bit cleaner, but I mean it's clean, but it's kind of squiggly and just to me feels a little messy. But yeah, None of us will actually ever own this, unless you got $13,000, $14,000 to spend on a figure, plus shipping. But it's nice to look at and nice to dream. As I said, a more reasonably priced one, even if it is by Pulcra. You got Kana. This is what it was based. Well, they're based off the same thing. And this one's only 10,000 yen. So yeah, I know a couple people watching already own this. But anyways, that is Kana Kamui. Moving on, we have Shibuya Ren from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. This one is a prize figure by Ben Presto. It is still a draft, so not up for order. Well, I mean, it's a prize figure. It's not for order. It's to win at a prize. Supposedly, she's going to come out in October. So yeah, it's part of the EXQ line from Ben Presto, so it should be a higher quality figure. Well, in prize figure standards. So we look, and we do see there is quite a bit of like detailing on this. So she's got some little kitty cat ears, kind of hidden by the gray bar. But yeah, little kitty cat ears. She has some fluff around her forearms. She has some fluff around her calves and shins. And she's got a skirt, which has a very high slit. It's got some tears in the front, and it looks to be very textured. It's also very rough around the hem. And she's got some fake tattoos around her belly button, and it looks like she has some very high thong underwear on. She does kind of have a little serious expression on her face. And only the one picture in this little view. But if we come down here, I see 3 in the chan, so let's look at the 3 in the chan. Okay, so here is kind of a more close-up view. So the hair looks to be pretty good. It's got some sculpting. You got the typical seam line right there. But yeah, it's sculpted pretty good. It's flying all over. You do have a couple like paint blotches and everything, and a little rough feel to it, but for a prize figure, it looks good. I think her eyes look very good. And like I said, she's got the little serious expression. She does have a downward gaze, so you would want to put her up high to see her face. Her shirt is textured. It's got lots of little knobbies on it. And around her boobs, yes, her boobs. It is a crop top or whatever, so she is showing off quite a bit of her belly. The little tattoo doesn't look like they got enough ink on the pad, and it's a little rough there. You can see the underwear strap, and you can see all the detailing in the skirt as well. Got tassels around the belt part of it. It looks like it's made out of yarn, like someone crocheted it. She's kind of like a battle beast maiden, I guess. She's got some straps around her thigh, and she's got a belly button. A peak of some cleavage. Not a whole lot of it showing because of her arm and her fluffy gauntlet type deal. And then another one. We don't get to see her from the back or anything. I mean, it's a prize figure. There's never going to be many pictures until they're out and people start buying it. But yeah, like I said, you've got some tears in the fabric, the plastic fabric. This worries me a bit because it could turn out good, but considering it's a prize figure, it could also turn out very crappy. So we'll have to wait and see how she turns out. So yay, that was Gordon's suggestions. Now we have some suggestions from Chris Kojak. The first one being, actually I think the only one for this part of it, is Veera Lily, however you say her name. She is from Grand Blue Fantasy. This one is by Good Smile Company. She is in her bikini, so she is in her summer version. Veera is a 1/8 scale figure. She is supposed to come out next month, and was priced at 13,704 yen. 139 people ever ordered. I'm going to add 3 to it, so 142, because no one owns her yet. I hate when people do this. She's not released. You do not own her. I don't care if you paid for her already. So yeah. Looks like you can still find her at a couple stores. So if you like her, you can buy her. We click on her and we look and we see, yes, she has a bikini on and showing off lots of flesh, lots of cleavage. She's got lots of straps on her legs. She's got a sword. She's got a stupid, ugly, sandy base, which sand does not turn blue. I don't care if it is underwater. But yeah, you got some waves lapping at her feet as well. She's got some hair. Hair looks to be shaded and detailed and painted nicely. It's got a ponytail behind her. She also has a big giant flower in her hair, a couple of them. And she's got a scrunchie around her bicep. And yeah, lots of ruffles as well. Lots of frills. There is her gray prototype, and there's a shot of her feet. So she is wearing some high heel sandals, kind of chunky looking. Little platform going on there. And you can see all the straps on her legs. And this is a good picture because the first one, I thought the straps were just painted onto her leg. But if you look closely, you can see they're actually sculpted as well. So that's a nice little touch, little bonus. She does have little bows on her sandals, as well as holding all the little ties of the strap together. From this angle, we see she is also leaning forward, so she is sticking her chest in your face. You got some stomach muscles showing. And you can start to see her very tiny bikini bottoms. You also start to see that she doesn't have much of a booty, so boo to that. But her hair is very, damn it, her hair is very detailed. Lots of little strands and everything, and the shading looks good. Good smile. She's gonna most likely be a very good figure, but since they're in their delay fest of 2018, don't expect her until, I'm gonna guess, February. Yeah, that's gonna be my guess, February. So she is looking off to the side. She's got a couple white dots of shine in her hair, and cleavage, showing off lots of boob there, and some belly flesh as well. But the important bits are covered, so this is safe for YouTube. There's her gray prototype with Alyssa, and we see that the sword is held on by a very loose sash, which is just wrapped around the hilt or the sheath of the sword a couple times. The sword is quite detailed in the handle and the guard and everything. It's got a little bracelet of some sort on her arm, which wraps around her whole forearm. And there is the lack of the booty. So it is a booty, but it's very small. And the bikini bottoms, honestly, compared to the rest of the outfit and the frills and everything, I think they could have done a little bit better. But they are what they are, and you don't really see them very much. Her ears are detailed, her arms are detailed. It does appear as though her cleavage is welded together. There's Mika-tan, Kaho-tan, whoever-tan's lovely little crappy gif of her spinning around. Yeah, those boobs definitely look welded together. She does have a belly button. This picture, there does appear to be a little seam gap right there, so I'm sure they'll fix that in the final product. Her hand is very detailed and looks pretty dang good. So yeah, this one, it looks good, and if you like Veera, this was probably a good investment. Just don't expect her anytime soon. I considered her, but I ultimately decided to pass. I have enough figures for now. Well, you never have enough, but my wallet decided no. So yeah. Oh, and the little arrows indicate that yes, she is walking in the sand and she is leaving shoe prints as well. So a little detail you may not notice. So that's Veera. Tamamo at the beach. Moving on, we have Mindy. Yes, Mindy. So Mindy has suggested two, and I added a third. But the first one is a gray prototype, so no price, no information or anything. It is Chio from Ane Naru Mono. This is going to be by Revolve, and she is a 1/8 scale figure. Yeah, we'll just click this to get the one picture. Yes, only one picture. We do see she is kind of a beast girl. So she's got some horns, she's got fur on her arms, she's got fur on her legs, and she's got hooves. So I'm guessing she's maybe a goat girl. She has big boobs, little tiny brassiere type top, whatever you would call this fashion style, with a little ball bow whatever in the center of it. She does have a belly button. She has the hourglass shape and a little bit of fold in her flesh right there. And she's got some bottoms. And yeah, lots of furs. Looks like some spikies coming out of her legs. Maybe she's a demon instead of a goat girl. Who knows? It looks like she also has kind of a kitty cat tail. That could be a hair. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's look at some other pictures of her. So there's 13 in Chan. So we'll click there. We'll see what she's supposed to look like when she's all painted and colored and everything. There's a close-up of her face. There's that. And yeah, that's enough. So we'll pop over here and we see the picture of what she is supposed to look like when she's painted. So she will have black hair all over the place, except for some blue and red highlight trim, some extra fluff. Yeah, those definitely look like some spiky horns. That's a very odd place for horns to be coming out. It looks like she has pointy ears. She has the big boobs and the white bikini outfit and everything. To me, not really my style, so I would be passing on her. But it looks like she might turn out good. Now, Revolve, they can be frickin' expensive. I mean, look at Next Purple. They decided to release her sword and two hands for 60 frickin' bucks. Yeah, but anyways. Okay, so she has a tail and she is playing with it and, you know, rubbing her cheek with her tail. They have painted, or at least outlined her pupils and everything. She has like heart-shaped pupils. Hair looks to be quite detailed. And she's got her boobs actually have gravity to them. So, yeah, they're being held up by that top. So details look pretty good. Once again, have to wait to see her painted. But lots of fur details. This does remind me of all the details in UL. And we know what's going on with UL. Where the fuck is she? So hopefully she does not suffer the same fate as UL. So that was Chio. So we'll move on to Annabel. She is from the Fairy Garden, Tonitaka girl, an original character, manufactured by Kotobukiya, 1/6 scale figure. She came out on February 16th of 2015 and was priced at 11,000 yen at the time. She's gone up a bit, so 19,000, 20,000, yeah. Gone up just a little bit. She's got a 9.2 rating out of 199 times, and 846 people own her, so she is a quite popular figure. We click and we look, and we see she is a fairy, and she is wearing some lingerie. So yes, a negligee, a little nighty outfit, and some very tiny underwears. She does have some thigh-high stockings and some cabbage boots. They are pink. She is kind of the pink themed. She has blonde hair, and she has some very lovely butterfly wings. Don't ask me what butterfly she is modeled off of. She has some perky boobs, not oversized or anything. They're a nice size. She has some gloves on up to her biceps. 1 second. I don't know why I am coughing so much, but I am coughing a lot. Yes, she has a vacuum sealed belly button and everything, and little daisies and everything. She is wearing a necklace, and there is Daisy, and there is Frisia. So these are the three fairies. So there's Annabel next to Daisy, and you can see their bases. Their bases are unique because you can change them and actually turn them into little flower pots. Obviously, you don't want to put real flowers and real dirt in there, but these are most likely fake flowers. But yeah, she looks pretty good. Her head's tilted to the side, maybe a bit of a downward gaze. Got some nice blue eyes. She does have a couple metallic looking antennae. And excuse me. I am not sick, really. I swear it. Let me take a drink of water. So yeah, she has a couple bows on her thighs as well. There's her gray prototypes. And there she is in a box. And there she is from the back. So the hair is like a chunk of plastic, but it is sculpted quite nicely. So you got all the little strands sculpted into it at least. It does fade to a clear yellow, whitish look color. What the hell did I just say? And you can see her underwear is quite small. So she is showing off a lot of her booty, but the crack is covered. Her wings are quite beautiful. You got lots of like black lining, and then the little scaly parts is purple and pink, and it's got gradients, and the wings just look great. So yeah, she's cute. If you like the fairies, this would be one that you might be interested in. Personally, I prefer Daisy a bit more, but Annabelle looks pretty good. We do see her nighty negligee, whatever, is made out of transparent plastic. And there is the artwork that she is based off of. So yeah, I think they pretty much nailed it. So since she has been out for a while, a lot of people own her. I did not want to click on Chan. I wanted to click on figures. So there's a booty shot. And just a quick little glance through them. And there's the face shot. We'll look at those two. So yes, the booty. She has a very nice booty. Very squeezable and lickable. And yeah, giggity. And there's this one. So her face is maybe a little bit bland. They maybe could have done a little bit more detail in her mouth, but it's not bad. And you're not going to be looking at her mouth. You're going to be looking a little bit south. So yay. So there's that. If you don't like this Annabelle, there is another one being made. Kind of like Daisy just got another figure, Annabelle's getting another one. Even though for some reason MSC is refusing to label it as Annabelle. They are just saying it's an original character from Tony Taka by Kotobukiya, 1/6 scale, and no price or anything because she's still a gray prototype, even though they have painted her wings. So I kind of like this one a little bit better. I think the sitting pose does her justice. It is definitely showing off her booty and her booty crack, and she's sticking out her tongue at you. This is just the gray prototype, but you can obviously tell it is Annabelle by looking at the wings. It's the same pattern and everything. Honestly, they probably even reused the wings, the mold and everything. There is the base. They have it actually painted, so she is sitting on a cut down tree stump, and it's got a couple leaves, and you can see her, booty mark, probably her thigh mark, more like it. There she is next to the new Daisy, once again kneeling down, and she has her blue eyes sticking out her tongue, booty crack, and she's got boobs. The boobs are definitely stretching the fabric of her top. And yeah, there's a good shot of her. So yeah, Like I said, I do think this one is probably a little bit better than the first one we looked at. But again, it's going to come down to paint and how much she's going to cost. Yeah, and there's the shot of her cleavage. And must be a little bit chilly because she is pointy and perky. And she's got a cute little tongue. So we'll close this, and if you want to see what she's supposed to look like, there's the original artwork. So yeah, slightly more interesting pose in my opinion. So yeah, that's Daisy. Or not Daisy, Annabel. So yay. And that, my friends, if I can push the right combination of buttons, is all the suggestions for the Safe for YouTube part of this video. There are a few more for the NSFY part. So all 5 of you, 5 or 6 or whatever, that actually are interested in those, there will be a download link in the Discord. So you would join the Let's Browse Discord, link in the description, and you would go down to random downloads all the way at the bottom to torrents. You have to have a BitTorrent client, and you will be able to find it in here. So yay. New on Reds anime figure chat. Derpy Nanoha. We close that. So yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. I will see you in the NSFY part. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Bye bye.